Every environment you go in is completely different. You have to be able to see and assess what is there before you make judgments. And this was something that I was perfecting when I was 19 years old. So it's little things like that push you to become much more aware of your surroundings. And it's lessons like that I took with me when I got out of the military, when I was dealing with PTSD and a loss of my senses, a loss of my ability to interpret my reality correctly. And also to deal with the overwhelming negativity that I would constantly speak to myself about.
What symptoms of post-traumatic stress were you experiencing?
Hypervigilance. We have the intrusive thoughts. You'd be sitting there and everything's nice. You're having a cup of joe, you're sitting out on your porch, and then all of a sudden you auditorily hallucinate and think there's somebody coming up from the bushes, or did I just hear a gunshot, or was that an explosion off in the distance, or something that sets you off into that mode of being like, I have to go be a soldier now. And taking that away, and detaching yourself from that and realizing that there's another person deeper inside that machine that was necessary to create, to survive what you were going to be going through in the infantry, was the first and hardest separation that I had to go through in my own head. There's nobody else around me that was dealing with these kinds of things. And so nobody really had any advice for me. I had to go search it out. I had to know the definitions and know how they applied to me, and didn't think I was above it. That's one of the hardest things for most infantry.
They didn't think you're above it.
Yeah, they think, oh, that can't happen to me. That's not, no. And when you start looking back at the longer and longer history that people have been in, you realize, man, there was some messed up stuff that I had to deal with. I never even thought about that.